What if I told you that Michael Jackson and Prince, two of the most iconic musical legends of all time, weren't enemies at all? What if I told you they were allies, bound not just by fame, but by fear? They knew who was watching, they knew who wanted them gone, and they both tried to warn us. But the real question is, did the industry silence them before they could speak out? And what really happened to Michael Jackson's missing diary, the one he allegedly used to document his deepest fears, future plans, and the names of those he claimed were trying to end his life? Tonight, we're diving deep into the secrets the world wasn't supposed to know, and the shocking possibility that Prince knew exactly who killed Michael Jackson. For decades, the media pushed a story. Michael Jackson and Prince were rivals, ego-driven, competitive, and distant. But beneath that narrative, there was a very different story unfolding. Yes, Prince refused to sing "Your Butt Is Mine" in the duet MJ proposed for Bad, famously asking, "Who's gonna sing that to who?" And yes, there were passive-aggressive moments, like Prince slapping bass aggressively in MJ's face during a Vegas show in 2006. But while the public feasted on gossip, behind the scenes, these two were talking, they were meeting, they were confiding in each other. According to Prince's own bodyguards, the two megastars were closer than anyone realized. They hung out at Paisley Park. They played games backstage at each other's concerts. Michael even played Prince the Dangerous album in his private studio before its release. And Prince loved it. There was no real hatred, just two men trying to navigate an industry that had already destroyed so many before them. And what united them was something far more dangerous than any staged rivalry. Weeks before Michael Jackson's sudden death in 2009, he began writing in a secret diary. This wasn't a casual journal. This was his last will of truth. He wrote of someone stalking him, watching him, wanting to destroy him. One entry read, "Evil people everywhere. They want to destroy me and take over my publishing company. The system wants to destroy me for my catalog. I'm not selling it." He wasn't exaggerating. MJ owned something more powerful than we realized. A stake in Sony ATV Music Publishing, including rights to Beatles songs, Elvis tracks, and hundreds more. His catalog was a goldmine, and in the diary, Michael detailed how the pressure to sell his catalog was relentless, how his life was in danger, and how he believed there was a plot to unalive him. He didn't trust the system. He didn't trust his doctor, Dr. Conrad Murray. Yet, he kept depending on the drugs prescribed, and when he died from a propofol overdose, just days before his This Is It tour, many, including his own family, claimed this was no accident. LaToya Jackson said, "This was definitely something that was premeditated. My brother told me repeatedly that this was going to happen. It was because of the catalog. And what about the diary? It vanished. Gone." The single most damning record of what MJ feared disappeared right after his death. Coincidence? Or was someone cleaning up? If Michael's story sounds chilling, Prince's wasn't much different. He, too, waged war against the industry. In the 1990s, Prince famously scrawled "slave" across his cheek during performances, protesting the control Warner Bros. Had over his name, image, and music. He changed his name to a symbol just to legally escape his contract. In a 1996 interview, he warned, "You're signed to a contract. You're gonna take a minority share of the winnings. A select few do well. The rest are slaves." Prince wanted control, ownership, freedom, just like Michael. In an interview with Paper magazine, Prince revealed he tried to buy back his masters. But Warner said no, so he vowed to re-record everything. Every album, every song. Why? Because he knew ownership meant power. Power the industry didn't want him to have. And just like MJ, he died under bizarre circumstances. He was reportedly healthier than ever. Yet he died from a fentanyl overdose in 2016, alone in his elevator. No signs of depression, no history of drug abuse that matched the lethal dose he took. And shortly after, reports surfaced that Prince had also kept a secret vault, full of unreleased songs and notes. Most of it locked away. Some of it still missing. Let's lay it out. Both MJ and Prince owned invaluable music catalogs. Both were actively fighting the industry for independence. Both were vocal about being stalked, sabotaged, and used. Both died from overdoses under suspicious circumstances, and both just before major comeback plans. Coincidence? Or was this a pattern? Michael and Prince saw the same trap and tried to escape it in different ways. Michael stayed in the system, but tried to bend it. Prince walked away and built his own. Yet neither survived. Both of them allegedly had written records, diaries, vaults, or voice notes, revealing their inner fears, their suspicions. And both sets of those records? Wiped. Hidden or sealed. Even those closest to them, like Tavis Smiley, who was close to Prince, revealed that Prince was devastated when MJ died. He canceled rehearsals, locked himself in his bedroom for days. Why? Because Prince knew. He knew this wasn't just another celebrity tragedy. He knew Michael had been trying to say something. And maybe Prince knew he would be next. Let's talk about control. Michael Jackson once said in a press conference, record companies really do conspire against their artists, especially the black artists. They steal, they cheat, they do whatever they can. He named names, accused Sony and Tommy Mottola of being devilish, warned that he was being set up, and then he was gone. Prince made similar accusations. He called the industry a machine, and he was trying to help others get out, advising younger artists on ownership, publishing rights, and independence. They weren't just musicians, they were whistleblowers, and that made them dangerous. They had fans, they had influence, and they weren't afraid to speak. So what do we know? Michael Jackson's diary, never found. Prince's vault, sealed, much of it never released. Both of them hinted at what was coming. Michael told his sister they were going to kill him for his catalog. Prince told close friends that the industry would never allow true ownership. And yet, here we are, years later, with unanswered questions, sealed documents, and corporations still profiting off their legacies. Did Prince know who killed Michael Jackson? More importantly, did he try to leave us clues? And are we even listening? Behind the lights and the music, there were two men, flawed, brilliant, and terrified. Two icons bound by a shared truth and a shared enemy. They weren't just trying to entertain us, they were trying to warn us. If there's one thing we know, it's this. They tried to tell us. Now it's our turn to listen. Do you think Prince really knew who was behind Michael Jackson's death? What secrets are still being hidden from the public? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more untold stories, hidden truths, and celebrity secrets the industry doesn't want you to hear, subscribe to Celeb Spill and hit the bell icon so you never miss a drop. Because at Celeb Spill, the truth always leaks.